Hello, hello, here we come again. Now what I'm showing today is my mixture of what I have to do when I'm going on my cleansing. Now everyone has their preference. Me, because I like to mess around with things, I'm going to give you my base mix. So the first thing we got is aloe vera juice. Gotta have it. Beautiful thing. Helps in so many ways. I don't care who you are, if you're a shaman, if you're just kind of messing around with the stuff, check it out, aloe vera. Now, next thing, everyone has fiber issues, so I go with fiber support. 41 years old, and I got a body of a 20-year-old. You tell me why. So next thing we have two different versions. We have white distilled vinegar, and we have apple cider vinegar. Why the difference? Well, first of all, even though they look the same and the chemicals are similar, they are different in structure and how they affect your body. So when I do these mixes, I use both. So my next thing is, now most people will argue with me about this. This is your choice. It's from person to person. Please do not push on anybody. Please look into and do the research. Me, for many years, I have focused on the greatest ever, borax. Don't let them fool you. They say it's detergent, but I tell you one thing. If it was against for you to put it in your body, it would be on the fucking label. And you can also look at this mineral and know that this is not a natural mineral to the body. This is a mineral that is only ingested normally through water and other things like that, and you need lots of. Now, based on person to person, there is different amounts you will need. I would say consult a doctor, find out what's right for you. Me, I've always been ill naturally. That's why I start off with, there we go, apple cider vinegar. Well, yeah, apple cider vinegar, you're kind of not going to go wrong in your mixes, so we'll go first. Then we got our white distilled vinegar. Pop that in. Make sure you're getting at least a tablespoon or two if you want to go by measurements. Now again, this is my detox method. This is what I do monthly to myself. Not everyone can handle my version. Please be cautious before you do. Again, please consult a doctor. Do not try these things unless you know what you're doing, because believe it or not, this will go through you like Drano. If you ever tried Drano, please don't. Now, the borax. Everyone has different preferences. Me, I like to do it old-fashioned. Pour some in the hand. Automatically I know how much I'm putting in, why I'm putting it in, and what's the amount. Again, normal tablespoon, you want to keep it under that so it's not toxic to you. This is a mineral you can use, yes, but too much will be toxic. So be very low with it. I only go a little bit, and the rest I just toss over my shoulder. You know, just like that. So now we got our mix together. I'll show you how it looks once everything's mixed together. It's going to have an odd look to it too. So go ahead and take a look at that. There it is in the cup. Now this, again, this is my detox method. I do this once a month just because I do it for health. Everyone has their reasons. I would just let you know, if you're doing it for the wrong reasons, it will hurt you. If you're doing it for the right reasons, like I'm doing for body detox, which I do to keep myself healthy, then it will not harm you. Always keep this in mind. What you're thinking as you're adjusting these things will have an effect too. Again, this is my personal preference. These are just things I've seen through case studies. Again, cannot use them because, again, they are my personal preferences. So we're going to begin with a nice stir. And make sure everything's all mixed up together, because the biggest purpose is you don't want chunks. Now, the other thing too that I did miss, I want to add that too. Again, personal preference. You don't have to if you don't want to, but I like to. There it is. I like to add my pre-workout beforehand. Don't ask me why. I just like to. Everyone has their own preference. I'm going to drop it in there too. Won't damage it, won't hurt it. Again, personal preference. But you know what? I can show you before pictures, and I can show you now pictures, and you tell me. I'll show you before pictures. But all this is solid. There is no weightlifting. This is all direct, just stretching and workouts. I went and busted it from the beginning, trashed my whole body, started from the bottom to the top, and rebuilt my whole self. I can show you my before picture where I was about 300 pounds not too back ago. So, I'm going to drink it just so you see. Not taste bad. We'll get you burping and farting. If you don't get it all, it's okay. It wasn't meant to be. Don't worry about it. You'll get it next time. The main concern was to make sure everything was mixed in correctly. The better that it's mixed, the more that it's not going to affect your system as it's going down. Because when you mix it wrong, you will feel the burn, like taking a vodka shot. So this is why I have my wheat protein last. Because after I have that nice shot, it's going to be a little difficult to work out on. Because your stomach's going to feel a little off, especially first times trying it. But if you chase my method where I like to have my wheat protein after that shot, it makes my stomach feel so much better after about 15-20 minutes. If that doesn't work, then I would suggest consulting a doctor, or you can take my next method, and that would be a little marijuana. It helps soothe it. Your choice. Again, my personal preference. But to get my stomach feeling back okay after that shot, I'm not going to start working out like crazy. No, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to have me a nice 1 or 2 shots of this. This is a lot of protein. Again, protein is based on the preference. A lot of people will not accept the protein that has been pasteurized, and I understand why, because that does destroy the amino acids. So it is based on your preference. Me, I prefer the ones without. I'd rather have it not pasteurized and keep my amino acids. Everyone has a preference. So we're going to go ahead and give it a little quick mix, and what you're going to see is that I'll be fine as soon as I get this down. But right now my stomach is twisting and turning. But this is the normal causes of when you're taking things that are going to basically work through your system, but you're trying to do a detox. Again, if you're doing it for the bad reasons, you will feel the pain. If you're doing it for good reasons, and you gotta be honest to yourself, you will notice the effect. So, here we go. Nice little protein shake. And that, on the hand, is how I do my monthly detox. And just to show you how my stomach is returning after doing this, I'm going to go and give a couple swings on the back just to show. Let's go and get it turned right there. Now if I was bad, and this is really bad, you would see me chunking. You won't see me chunking. I'm used to doing this, I do it all the time. Again, everyone's different preference. I would consult a doctor before adjusting things of this form. The one that might be the easiest on you is the aloe. The mixing of vinegar and apple cider vinegar with the fiber powder can be very ruptured on the person, on their stomach. Keep that in mind. Fiber powder is very strong. When you start adding white vinegar and stuff like that to it, it will have different effects. And to finish my demonstration, go ahead and do a couple rounds. This has got to go. Make sure you're getting the right turn. I'm pumped. Ready to go. No speed loss. All power lit. And you saw, even threw a spin in there. If I was having a problem with my stomach, believe me, you would see splatter all over the place. Just wanted to make that point. Thank you, and hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please consult me. And again, consult a doctor when attempting these things. Every person is different.